Hello, this is Brenda Green, and I'd like to welcome you to Living in the Go. If you've been following me or you know someone who has and you like what you're hearing from me, please hit the like button and subscribe and share it with your friends. Today I'm talking about my 10 principles, the things that I live by. Actually, I probably have about 30, 40 principles that I live by, but these are some of the top ones, and they're so important to me, and I wanted to share those with you today. So let's get started. So, the first principle: debt free is not wealthy. What do I mean by that? Our goal certainly is to get debt free. We don't want to have any kind of debt, no credit card debt, no even mortgage debt. We want to be debt free. But being debt free does not make you wealthy. And sometimes people hit that target and think, well, everything is good. Well, no, you still need to build, you still need to grow. I would think of being debt free as just that first step on that road to you being successful financially. The next one: everyone needs an emergency fund. If you look around right now, things are so dire and people don't have enough money. They don't have enough food to eat. They're standing on food lines because they were living paycheck to paycheck. Well, if you had an emergency fund when this emergency came up, you'd be prepared. You'd feel a little more secure. And you can certainly start now. Every little extra penny that you get, put it into your emergency fund. But you need an emergency fund. And guess what? What's happening right now? This could happen again. You want to always be prepared. You want to try to start small. I encourage people to get as much money in the emergency fund as you can, but you want to start small. If you can get up to 3 months of emergency fund, and that doesn't mean the extra money that you put aside for your coffees or your cable or whatever. Emergency fund means truly the money that you need to function each and every day. That's an emergency fund. The next one is to raise your FICO score. Your FICO score is so important because it's your credit history. It's what people look at when they want to loan you money, when you want to get a car or buy a home. And if your score is low, that's not a horrible thing because it can be improved. You can always raise your FICO score. There are things that you can do. If you, let's say, have a streaming service and you pay that each and every month, well, put that on a credit card. And as you pay it every month on time, it will raise your credit score. Another thing that you can do is to pay your bills ahead of time. If it's due on the 15th, pay it on the 13th. The reason for that is that the credit bureau lists your balances on your credit cards. So the lower your balance, the higher your score will be. So make sure that you do those things in combination. Another thing you could do is get what they call a credit saver loan. There's details around that, but that loan is something that a lender will give you. They put it in a special account, which you can't touch, but they will draw money out of it each and every month, and that goes into your credit score. So that's a way to build as well. Another thing is to automate everything. So if you're late paying your bills, automate it so that it's paid monthly out of your account. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to worry about it. You can even automate your savings. If you're slow with that or you think you can't do it, put it on automatic and it will take the money out each and every month. You will learn to live with less. We do that as human beings. Whatever's in front of us, that's what we're going to spend. So take it out. And also make sure you put that money, if it's a savings account, an online savings account that is not attached to your checking account. Makes it too easy for you to touch it. The next thing, you need to invest to become rich. You can save every penny that you have, and I promise you it won't necessarily make you rich because you need to invest in the stock market. It's something called compound interest. The more money you put in there and it compounds over time and it grows and grows, and you look at it one day at 5 years in and you got 20,000. Then 10 years in, ooh, I got 100,000. Then 20 years in, ooh, I got a 500,000. What happened here? That's what compound interest will do for you. You also need to have some life insurance. And I say that over and over again, but it's so true. It's not for you, it's a gift for your family. Because guess what? We're all going to die, and somebody has to pay for that. And I've seen too many people struggle with trying to get money together for a funeral, asking all the relatives, can they chip in? You don't want to be that person. Have some life insurance, and specifically term insurance to cover your burial expenses. But also, if you have a family, you want to leave them some money. And with term insurance, it is so economical. You can definitely use that to provide for your loved ones when you're gone. The next principle is to shop with purpose. And I love to window shop, but that doesn't mean I'm spending money. So when I'm shopping with purpose, that's because I specifically need something. I will comparison shop before I go, and I'm not roaming everywhere. I go someplace specific and I get what I need because I'm shopping with purpose because my money is important to me. The next thing is to get comfortable with technology. As I've gotten older, I want to be even more advanced because I don't want to be left behind. And technology is just going to expand. So if you're saying to yourself, I can't do this, it's uncomfortable for me, I don't want to even try it, then you will be left behind. So the latest and greatest things that come out, I hear about them, I try to do them. The latest apps, I try to download those and play with them and experiment because I want to stay relevant. The next thing is to read more. I'm a voracious reader. I read for pleasure, I read for education, and it helps to educate. You all need to read. If there are specific types of things that you like to read, that's okay. But you need to be reading. It enhances your skills. You get educated about different things, and it makes you think differently about the world. And last but not least, de-stress your life. These times are so difficult sometimes that it mentally wears on us. So you want to find ways to de-stress, whether it be to do some yoga, whether it be to meditate, whether it be to pray, whether it's to exercise, because I'm a good exerciser. I do that every day to release those endorphins, which reduces my stress. Stress can kill you. Stress can cause all kind of ailments in the body. There are diseases that you can get, high blood pressure, heart disease. All of that comes from stress. So eliminate it from your body. So as always, I want to thank you so much for your time and your attention. I hope these messages are helping you because again, we're spreading the word. I'm creating a movement and I want you to be successful and happy and healthy, and having a great financial life will do that as part of it. But again, all of these things are to enrich you and enlighten you. So thank you again and have a great day. Until next time.